Hi, my name is John Williams. I'm an author, a reviewer, and public speaker, and I'm here to share with you one of the excerpts in my book, Winning at Online Dating. And we're talking about what exactly is love. Many would say, oh, love is a feeling, it's an emotion, and that's probably the byproduct or end state. But love is actually a verb. It's something we do. It's a doing word. We can actually love someone who doesn't necessarily love us back. That's not the ideal, of course, but it can be done. And why is that important? Because as you know, as you're looking for someone to date online, to build a relationship, to get engaged and eventually married, it's important to know that we're two different people. You and your partner will be two different people, and you grow at different rates, you experience different things, and there just might be times that they may not be very loving, that they may be going through something and it's very difficult for them to be loving towards you. What do? Well, you continue to love them. You continue to do things that are loving toward them. The laws of sowing and reaping still are in effect, right? Whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. And eventually, as they grow through it and come through it, they're going to appreciate the fact that you love them, even though they wasn't very loving toward you. Very important, because that's, life has its ups and downs. We all know this. And being loving, knowing what love is for sure, will help you get through those tough times. It's one of my questions that I ask anybody that I chat with online concerning dating is, what's love to you? What do you believe love is? And most times I get the answers, oh, it's a feeling, it's a this, and I want to, it's not a deal breaker per se, but it just lets me know that they may not be completely knowledgeable or wise as to what love really is. And that's important, because if you're going to partner with someone for life, for 30, 40 years, they really should know what love is. John 3:16, the creator of love and marriage, gave his only begotten son. That was his act of love. He gave his son for us. And it says clearly, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That was a very big example of what love is from God to us. And notice that he didn't just give the minimum, he gave in excess. So how much more would we or should we give to our partners in excess? I mean, it's your choice. You can be deliberate and do your very best in the relationship to ensure that it lasts a lifetime, or you can just give the minimum, and again, you reap what you sow. You get the minimum. I prefer to give my very best, to give more rather than less. There's a wonderful book, it's called The Art of Loving by Mr. Erich Fromm. And his thoughts are, loving another person is comparable to learning to play an instrument at a high level, or perhaps learning to dance at a high level, right? I mean, you don't just pick up a guitar and start playing like, Al Di Meola or Lee Ritenour. It doesn't happen in a day. They practice for years and years and years and hone their craft and spend a lot of time with it. They were deliberate about the time they put into it to play at the level that they play. Or Misty Copeland, the renowned ballerina, she practiced for years before she ever danced with any of the wonderful dance ballets in the world. Likewise, if we're going to love at the level that we need to love our mates, love our partners, we have to understand that love is something that we should be practicing every day. We should be doing loving things to our partner every day, saying loving things to our partner every day, being mindful of our partner every day, thinking about their needs rather than primarily our own every day. So what does love mean to you? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever asked the question? Maybe you're dating someone right now. Ask them, hey, what's love to you? It's likely they won't say it's a verb. They'll likely say, oh, it's an emotion. But I would recommend that you read books concerning what love actually is. Educate yourself, understand fully before you get into a relationship, before you commit to a long-term relationship like a marriage, because if you're not really clear on that, you're going to run into trouble. And usually that trouble happens when things don't go as planned or go as expected, or things completely, sometimes we have issues where we can't love another person for whatever reason. Maybe we're medically infirmed somehow or whatever, and there's a lot of emotion going out but not much coming back. Well, I mean, things change, but that person still, if you committed to them, they still need your love, right? So other than that, for me, I really believe that my next partner, whoever that may be, will be a person that I will gladly practice love being a doing word every single day, from the time I get up in the morning to the time I go to sleep at night. Whether it's just a loving text throughout her day saying, hey hon, I'm thinking of you, or cooking her breakfast, or doing something great on the weekend, or just being patient. I know some guys, your spouse or wants to go shopping, she wants to go to the mall, and she wants to try on this and that, and you guys are completely impatient. No, we just read, right? Love is patient. Or did we? Maybe we didn't. 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4 through 8. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy, love does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. So, back to my story. Wife wants to go to the mall. She's trying on dresses, and you got this puss on your face. You're upset. Oh, here she goes. No. Be patient. Love her. Show her that, you know what? This is not my thing. I don't like hanging out in malls waiting for you to try on shoes and dresses and so forth, so on. But because I love you, I'm willing to do it. I'll love you that way. I'm going to do something loving toward you, right? It doesn't get any better than that. And if that's something that you both can share with each other and practice on each other, please do so. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Talk to you next time.